Do we have a link to share?
Mm-hmm.
Bloody legend.
There it is. It's up.
Do we have a link to share?
Me too. There it is. It's up. Me too.
Yay!
This didn't work last time. This didn't work last time. There's me. Hello.
Hey everyone. How's it going?
Keck is the name of our illustrious leader.
Leader. No, Gideon's the leader. I don't know what you're talking about.
Look,
Good.
I
I'm
heard
the
that
most
there was.
important person here.
I heard there is no established leader, and if there was, Keck has words.
It's Broomy.
Look, I heard that there was.
I'm gonna have
no established leader, and if there was, Keck has words.
It's Broomy.
Hi.
Hi! Oh.
Since everybody's given their real name, I might as well give mine. It's Tyler. So.
With an E or an OR?
Since everybody's given their real name, I might as well give mine. It's Tyler. You just gotta shove it in your mouth.
I'm so sorry.
It's because you need to take a screen. You need to take a screen capture of specifically Discord, not of your window.
Yeah. You silly goose.
Oh, right, because you switched to a different chat. Never mind. Yeah, you right.
New guy here. Silly goose.
It's okay. When you said move the mic closer to your mouth, I reached over to pick up my actual mic, but I forgot that I'm not using it.
I mean, I could also do the same with this thing that I don't have plugged in.
I think I just changed it.
Nah, you're good.
I mean, I could also do the same with this thing that I don't have plugged in. I think it'd be better for you.
The short answer is you fucked us.
I think it'd be better for you.
The short answer is you fucked us. Hey Nick. You're echoing.
And who's in the bottom right?
That would
Who's in
be
the bottom right? Incredible.
You got it.
well, we'll give him a minute and we'll see if you're better.
You got it, dude.
We're here for a good time, not a long time.
We'd like to take this moment to thank our sponsors.
Okay, yeah, you're still super quiet.
Probably in your gain settings in whatever you're using to capture this on Twitch. Well,
Check your source and make sure that your source.
here we go.
Give chat a second to catch up. Wombat
Yeah,
was saying to me that you keep lighting
me
up
check.
green, but they don't hear you.
Yeah, Nick, you have no audio. No audio at all. Everyone else is coming through except you. Okay, well, make sure save it and exit, and then start saying some stuff. I have to switch over headsets.
Your biggest mistake is deciding to be the storyteller for this
Nothing.
and allowing me to
Absolutely
be
nada.
broken.
Still negatory, homie.
Literally nothing from you.
Did you change your source in Streamlabs?
OBS.
Okay. Make sure you're not muted in OBS or Streamlab or whatever you're using.
Wouldn't that be awkward?
Toughen on again.
This is a well-oiled machine.
I just had to pass my audio issues on to somebody else.
You infected him.
So while we're figuring,
Give you an actual recap while he's figuring that out.
Mic on.
and
Mic
all I need
feedback on.
is D6s, right?
Yep,
Yes.
D6.
Oh,
Okay, perfect.
You don't even technically need D6s. We have a bot for that.
That's also true. But if
But
you
I-
prefer physical dice.
But I have. It's not gonna work. Dice! I have so many. Oh yeah, I got dinner. Thanks, baby. Well, only one way to find out.
So, we all were upon the same colony ship. This was a ship going out to do some exploration.
It's the we were in a colony ship that is concerning me.
Yeah, everything was fine until and
Yeah.
that's actually a thing. Like, security was great on the ship. There were no internal problems. We had no issues. And then we were told we were breaking orbit on the planet and we were about to start descending. And all of a sudden we were in half.
Okay, who is in charge of maintaining the ship?
You'll have to look at him. I think he might be in atmosphere coming down.
I feel like that's an HR issue.
I mean, we have
that
the
case-
HR guy with us and we can talk to them about that.
Well, I can tell you that based upon the security questionnaire that I finished filling out near the, before we broke atmosphere, we got something around a 6.3 out of 10, which, as we consider it, is excellent.
Yeah, I'll take
love
that as a
Gideon
pass.
so much. I've missed Gideon, I just have to say.
So, from what we understand has happened, we were split in half and blown out of the sky by an AA gun. From what we know, anybody who could has escaped in escape pods, or if the escape pods have been scattered. There is currently an aerial ship overhead that is not firing on anyone, but based on experience, my character's pretty positive that they are marking escape pods for sweep teams to come pick them up. And we are currently at the pod. At the pod, our very tech-heavy support team of our sniper our HR man, and our Quarian engineer have fancily rigged part of the escape pod up to allow us to blast an emergency message back to the Mass Effect relay. But with that done, we've now disabled that and are getting ready to move. However, there's a little bit of an at odds because Kale and Gideon are like, we should go to the outpost. And Nyrus' response is, no, we're going to the rest of the escape pods. The outpost is a trap. They just shot us out of the goddamn sky.
That's because we just got shot out of the sky, and we're heading towards the people who Dom did the shoot.
So
While they're looking up, we're coming.
was I
underneath.
on the ship?
That'll
Mr.
be
Storyteller.
that'll be up to Mr. Storyteller.
You certainly were on the ship,
Okay.
and we're just gonna pick up straight from there. Keck, you were doing some I feel like Keck's a pretty hungry guy,
Yeah, he's a pretty big dude.
so I'd like to say that Keck was probably walking around trying to get some snacks while he was off duty when all this went down. You probably still had all your equipment with you, just like to keep yourself like on duty even when you're off duty.
Look, I'm a Krogan. I am the equipment.
That's fair. And when this ship started getting hit, you probably thought the best way to survive and do your job was to get to an escape pod. I'm assuming.
Part of me really wishes that Krogan could just curl up into a ball like an armadillo, and I could just come rocketing through the atmosphere.
You're a frog turtle? I expect you to fully retract
would
into
be
your
okay.
shell and Ghidorah your way down.
Like, I think that would be fantastic. But Krogan aren't built like that, so yeah, I'm going to an escape pod.
Okay. And you get into this escape pod with a Turian woman and some other people as well, and you guys hit the big red button that basically is the I need to try to survive landing this on this planet.
I need to get out now.
I need to get out now. And you start, rocketing down towards the Earth, just for shits and giggles to see if you can spot anything as well. Please give me an intelligence perception roll.
Well, I was going to ask, how big are these escape pods?
Enough to fit you and a decent amount of other people.
Because I'm like just over 8 feet tall.
Yeah,
So.
you're big and chunky. You're for a Krogan.
Anyways, what did you need,
Short
sorry?
King.
Big
And-
and chunky
Yep.
is all you needed to say for a Krogan is a it's an additive that isn't required.
Yep. Yes, intelligence and perception. And 5s
So
and
that
6s
is,
are your successes.
So, intelligence and perception, you say?
Yep.
The intelligence attribute plus the perception skill
Yep.
added together will be the number of dice you
Yeah,
roll
I was trying to find where the perception was on my sheet.
on the mental attributes or something.
Yeah.
Okay, I got it.
Oh,
I got
I
it. That's
Should pull up
total
my
of,
character sheet.
the total of 5 dice I got.
Okay.
And what did I need for successes?
5s and 6s are successes.
I got nothing.
You just know that you're rocketing down towards the ground and you're looking out the window going like, oh no, this could be a problem. But
Look, I'm hoping that there's somebody I can prove myself to.
yeah.
And by prove myself, I mean rip in half.
I'm not worried.
But
It's okay.
eventually, after like
Lord.
3 minutes of being in constant descent, you hit the planet, and the pod shakes for a bit, and you try to get out of the pod. Roll me a strength check. So
I
just
can do that.
pure strength.
I can do that.
Actually, no, this would be strength athletics, so give me strength and athletics.
Pretty sure he can still do that.
Where's athletics?
Hold on. This is where I need to.
Physical skills. Would that be gymnastics?
With this, give me either a strength gymnastics, or give me a strength unarmed.
Dodge?
Strength unarmed is significantly better. That puts me at. I need more dice. That's 3, 6, 7.
We have the roll dice in the chat.
No.
Yeah.
Clearly
having
he's the
fun.
same opinion I am.
So
Look, got
I
my
have
physical dice. I'm gonna roll them.
So I have
Look, when you
7,
have
Physical dice, but I'm too slow at math.
9,
That's fine.
10, 12,
And I still only have one set
14,
of dice, so it take me forever.
16, 18. I got all my dice ready.
Okay.
all right, roll 18 dice and count your 5 ups.
Yep.
18. Hell yeah.
Yeah, he rolls physical dice like I do for some other stuff. It's gonna be great.
And like I do for filling out paperwork. Of which I suspect there will be a
That's
substantial
8.
amount of.
8 successes.
Yes.
You,
Damn.
as pure Krogan as can be, just headbutt, then finally finish it off with a kick to dent.
I headbutt the top 2 corners because I'm assuming it's a circular door.
Yep.
I headbutt the top 2 corners and I just kick the bottom.
Yep. And it goes flying off into the distance. And you realize why you couldn't originally get out of the pod was because you landed kind of sort of in the middle of a tree and you just kicked the pod door through the tree.
Perfect. Were any of them nearby to see this? Or is it just the strangers that may or may not have survived the landing?
From what you can tell, it's just the strangers and you that survived this landing.
Okay.
And you look around, and you're kind of just up in the air. And we're gonna...
This is the start of my my war band. So who do I have with me?
You have a Tyrian woman.
Mm-hmm.
You have a human male who you realize is your chief security officer who you report to.
So he was my boss.
Yeah, he's your boss. His name is Clifford Benbow.
One second. So, Hex Warband. We have human male,
Yep.
and his name is Clifford.
Clifford Benbow.
Clifford Benbow.
Dog?
Yep. And you... Benbow is spelled B-E-N-B-O-W.
I
Like
spelled
Ben-
it right. Perfect.
Okay, good. And you also have another Krogan with you, too.
You said I also have a Turian woman,
Yes, a Turian woman.
and what's her name?
You see on her little name tag is Pultina Alekis.
Old Tina.
Yep. Poltina.
I'm okay for right now. Okay, and the last name was Alekis.
Yes, Alecus.
Spelled that wrong. Alecus.
Yep.
And then I have Krogan with me.
Yep.
That was a tight fitting skate pod with
Oh,
two
yeah.
Krogan in there.
Yep.
My God.
You guys are snuggling up.
That Krogan's name is Karex Chorm. K-H-E-R-A-X?
K-A-K-H-E.
No, K-H-E? Yep. My brain decided to say A and H all at once, and I couldn't... I don't know why.
It happens.
Yep. And then the last name Chorm is C-H-O-R-M.
C-H-O-R...
M.
Radio? C-H-O-R-M?
Yep, M as in Mike.
Okay. Carrick Chorm.
Yep.
Alright. The start of my warband.
Yep. And you do a quick look down from where your pod's at, and you can see that you're probably a good 10, 20 feet up in the air.
I just jump.
Please roll me a endurance
Mm-hmm.
survival.
So that's 14 dice, got it.
What a beast.
Oh, I'm a monster. 4, 8, 10, 12, 14. Perfect. I'm gonna take the rest that I don't need out, that way I don't get confused. Because I feel like that'll happen at some point. But I gotta throw my metal die in there because that's my Krogan dice.
Based.
Alright, there we go.
I wonder if they can make manila D6s to match my folders.
1, 2,
Maybe.
3, 4, 5.
I only have
6.
one set of dice because I'm still a D&D newbie.
That's 7 successes.
Well, so right now what you're dealing with is the secret. And the secret, Brett, is that we're not dealing with D&D dice sets. We're dealing with the kinds of bricks of dice that you find for people who play either too much Warhammer or too much Shadowrun.
Correct.
And luckily, I do both of those things.
Yep.
Chat, tell me where you get your dice from.
Oh, I could have I
Thank you.
have 100 different places to get dice.
Oh no.
Come on, chat, help us.
But
If I ever have to roll a d20, I got a big one.
Yep.
Where the 20 is a fuck you, and the 1 is a fuck me.
Is it fuck me?
Hell
Oh, that's
yeah.
cool.
So, Keck, you decide to leap from this escape vehicle. And in most cases, for most people, it'd probably be the ground hurting them. But instead, you hurt the ground as you leave a nice little feet and like fist-sized Krogan impact in the ground.
I don't leave a Yamcha crater.
No, you don't. But
Damn.
but it is as if you hurt the ground before you.
Good.
For the other 4 of you, please roll me an intelligence and perception.
I'm going to remind you that we do have previous intelligence on things like the escape pod locations.
Yep, I certainly do. And I'm calculating that into with where you guys left off at, plus that.
Sorry, what roll are we making?
Intelligence.
Perception check.
Yeah, intelligence and perception.
Oh goddamn.
So
3
just
hits.
remind me, does that mean we combine them or we pick one or the other?
Yes.
You combine them.
Combine them.
Put them
So-
together.
So your ranks in intelligence
Okay.
plus your ranks in perception.
If I put my glasses on, that would help, wouldn't it?
Usually.
And your character
No.
sheet might go ahead and calculate that for you already.
Yep. So we got 2 hits for
Well, it looks
Nia.
like she has a paper
Yeah. We got
character sheet.
2 hits for Nia,
Like-
we got 4 for Gideon, and we got 7 for Kale.
Where's perception again?
Perception should
It
be
should be
underneath.
physical.
Physical skills.
Physical skills.
Right underneath sleight of hand, maybe.
Right hand side.
Oh, I found it.
5 up from foraging.
Get all my dice out of there.
Alright. Sorry, everyone. I'm not good at math.
Hey,
No,
if you,
that-
it's fine.
7.
7's okay. Rumi, Kale, you guys hear metal hitting a tree in the distance as you guys are walking through the woods heading towards the forest escape pod that you guys noted off in the distance. And then you hear a big thud. That
I'm gonna find the nearest tree to hide behind.
Did you hear that?
Yeah, I'm gonna take a knee and do the old arm up at a right degree angle with the fist, throw the thing up. Be like, I heard something as well.
and you very faintly feel the ground rumble a little bit.
Take
I
defensive
feel the
postures,
earth.
take down, squat, lay down on the ground, aim right at where we heard the noise.
Hey, Gideon.
I'm just copying Kale. I'm just like on the floor. Hey, what are we doing?
Gideon, you've got the passenger roster on your Omni tool, right?
Gabriel has it.
Alright, well, ask Gabriel to do a check for anyone that might have the kind of weight or mass to make that kind of impact.
I mean, honestly, that sounded like the god of all Krogans teabagging the earth itself.
That's what I was thinking too. How many Krogans did we have on the ship?
Gabriel,
Hoo-doo.
what do you want for that?
You're gonna give me a.
What's a memory check?
Memory would be.
Intelligence plus
and-
willpower.
Yeah, intelligence and willpower. You know, I should know my own rules that I wrote.
Look, the only reason I know that is because I know it's a Shadowrun derived check.
Oh my fucking god.
I'm just lying on the floor next to Kale. I'm like,
8.
hi.
You know that there are 2 Krogan that were on this ship. You know, Karax and Keck were the 2 Krogan on your ship.
And would I have been the bigger Krogan?
Yeah, because what, your endurance is full, right?
My endurance is 7, yes.
So yeah,
My strength is 7. My agility is 5.
yeah, so you're much bigger than Karax.
Yeah, so my little drone kind of floats down, and a little tiny door slides open on it, and essentially a Rolodex comes out, and its 2 little arms start through all the little cards, and then it just like pulls 2 out and hands them to me. All right, yeah. So we got Keck and Karax.
Were either of them assigned security?
With
Yeah,
your
both of them.
Yeah, both of them were assigned to security.
Right.
Yeah, I don't know what else you'd have a Krogan do.
I'm so
You-
sorry. Just quickly,
never
are we
right to
all
know.
together, or did we split the party? We're all together
No,
still.
Yeah.
we're all
right?
still together, yeah.
The
Us
4 of you.
4 together.
Yep.
Okay, cool. I'm just on the floor next to Kale.
Does Gabriel have a signal booster in him? Can we use him to try and extend our radio communications? See if we can.
Oh, Gabriel? No, Gabriel's a hunk of junk. You couldn't tell Gabriel from an outhouse if you looked at him the wrong way.
Right. Rumi,
Well,
do you think you can...
would Keck have a radio on him?
Your Omni tool.
Yeah, you're Omnitool.
Yeah.
Yeah, Rumi, do you think you might be able to get us
Hi,
a
Nia.
signal? Alright, so you know the direction that sound came from?
Yeah.
You think you could try and get us a signal patched in that direction that we might be able to see if our friendly is okay and just making loud noises?
I would love to. I'm currently lying on the floor. I'm like, okay, I'll be back, Kale, and I'm gonna come jump up. And
Brad Eagle on the ground.
I saw Kale hit the deck, so I was like, just followed him. Yeah, I can do that. Sure, can I do that?
Yes,
Sure,
you're gonna roll me a intelligence and electronics.
Oh, here we go. Time for Rumi to shine.
So while she's working on that, Naya looks over at Kale. I have a guess for those 2, but what kind of combat experience do you have?
I'm a mercenary. Tell
That
me what I
doesn't...
need to kill and give me money, and we'll get this shit squared away.
Oh, right. Look, you know that whole thing you mentioned about leveling with people? This is where I need you to actually level with me. How much combat experience do you actually have, Mark?
Kind of just like blinks at you with his little, eyelids, and then goes green.
That's what I thought. Right, you're gonna listen to what I say, okay?
Fine.
Thank you.
Just so you know, that dice pool for me was 20. I got 5 successes.
That's about right for a Shadowrun dice pool.
It do be like that sometimes, but you succeeded. You
Yeah.
were able to establish a more secure link with your own group, and Keck, you now see that your Omni tool now has a little blip showing up on your arm, asking for you to join a private channel.
He's just gonna kind of look at it. And then he's just gonna press it.
Hello? Hello?
Yes.
Do you?
Who is this?
Yeah, I did it.
Thank you, Rumi.
Yeah, talk to Nia. She's really cool.
Is this Kak?
Yes.
Yeah, we heard your pod crack. We're on our way in that direction.
That's
Keep-
probably me hitting the ground.
Yeah, keep eyes up. There's at least one ship up there that was tagging pod landing locations. I expect some kind of sweep team. Considering they shot us out of the sky with no warning, I'm assuming they're not going to be friendly. We'll ping
And
you. but
especially keep your eyes open because we're walking towards them.
So,
I was about to mention I will ping you as we're getting close, so you know not to shoot us.
him being a Krogan,
Yep.
he's told not to let somebody know where he is, which means he doesn't get to fight them. He doesn't like that idea.
But you're also not currently in combat, though. You're only being actively hunted, so you don't even know where to point yourself at right now.
I don't need to point myself anywhere. I just need to turn off the link,
I'm like,
and all you hear is a roar.
Now, to clarify, she didn't tell you not to. She just simply told you that there was a sweep team tagging people and eyes up. So be careful about it. She didn't tell you not to kill them. She doesn't care if you do that.
But no, all you hear in the distance, because the comms have been cut, because he turned them off, is just
Aw.
a Krogan roar.
That's what I expected from the Krogan.
Mer-
Sweet.
Let's see how good this Krogan roar is. Please give me a endurance intimidation for you
I'm good at that.
for screaming.
That
Kyle,
is,
I'm gonna come back onto the floor.
18 dice.
Well, so remember, you want to take your ranks in intimidation plus your ranks in endurance. Not your total for intimidation, because your intimidation currently has your charisma on it.
Okay. So that still leaves me with 6 dice on intimidation alone.
So that
Okay,
is
so 6 dice on intimidation.
So that puts me
What?
up to 13 dice.
Yeah, there you go.
yeah.
Still 13 dice.
Kyle,
8.
he hung up on me.
I hung up on everybody.
He hung up. You didn't even get to say hello.
What are you talking to?
One of the Krogan, which this will work out great. He's
Wow,
going to.
I thought I was whispering. My whispering isn't very whispery. Hi, Nia. Shh.
So out of 13 dice, I got 8 successes.
I was gonna say guys might need to roll a perception check for this, but there is a very loud Krogan roar now bellowing throughout the forest.
All right. Oh, that's going to work out great, guys. Okay, so if there are any hostiles, they're going to go in the direction of that roar. So let's slow down, weapons up, and as they go to engage the Krogan, shoot them all in the back. How's that sound?
Double time. Let's go.
Yeah?
I pull out corporate no-nos and I'm like, actually, no, I wouldn't pull out corporate no-nos. I'd pull out I hope I don't die. I pull out I hid.
I
Like
thought
a
I
shotgun.
hid. I thought I hid was currently in the hands of Gideon.
Yeah, you
Oh
get it.
shit!
You know, honestly, I probably would have just given it back.
I've got to name my
No
pistol.
difference. I got my box cutter.
Now you hold on to that, Gideon. I don't want you to die just yet. You're funny.
I would like to attempt a stealth roll, Nick.
Okay.
To try to sneak between as many trees and bushes as I can.
Okay. Give me an agility and stealth.
I'm
Yeah.
also going to give you a stealth
Yep.
roll.
Where the hell is my stealth skill gone? There it is. Oh yeah, an agility skill.
Yep.
That's very little dice.
Naya got 3 hits on 13 dice. That sounds about right.
And I just also want to make it clear, you guys are talking about weapons and everything. All I have on me is a shotgun.
I
All
have.
I had originally was an airsoft gun and a box cutter.
I also have copious amounts of rocks and trees around me.
Is anyone
Makeshift
else
projectiles.
is anyone else of the party of 4 trying to be stealthy?
I'll be following Kyle's lead.
The Krogan is.
Agility and stealth, right?
Yep, agility and stealth if you're trying to be sneaky.
Okay. We're
No
gonna
to be able to
lay
do
on the
that.
ground and let everyone go ahead of us. We're gonna pull rear guard since I have a longer distance.
That's fair.
Oh yeah, I'm definitely not leading this sneaking expedition.
Oh, I'm actually quite stealthy.
Yep.
That's surprising.
I'm not.
The only reason I
I'm
have any
agile.
points in agility is so that I'm better at not getting shot.
That's fair. I respect that.
And it's only 1 point. My agility is a 2.
I'm very agile. Because I don't want to
I
die.
probably have one of the highest agilities of the group. I have no social stats.
What's your
Me
agility?
either!
Yeah.
My agility's 5.
Oh no, I am more agile.
Yeah,
I
I am
picked
more
one up.
agile than
So
you.
I'm in 3rd place
Okay.
as a Krogan.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm at 7.
So,
I got the social skills. I'm the talking guy.
I
God
grab,
help us.
I grab Rumi. And
I have
just
5
put her
successes.
down,
Yep.
and I'll be like, "We'll pick up the rear."
so
Okay.
Gideon
I'm gonna
and
change guns.
Gideon, Nia, you guys are decently quiet. You guys are making your way forward. But you cannot tell where Rumi and Kale have gone. You know that they're following you, but you don't know where exactly at, so they seem to be doing a much better job at being sneaky.
Joe the Green Man. Keep us safe.
Keck, please give me another perception check of intelligence and perception.
Another perception, you say? I can do that.
Yes.
Will it be good? I don't know, but I can do it.
Just to put it out there, I have switched over to my sniper. I've pulled out corporate no-nos.
I see.
Where
You said
the rear?
intelligence and
Perception.
Perception. There it is.
A corporate no-nos was the handgun.
I
Yeah,
thought it was
corporate-
my sniper.
No, corporate no, it's just the handgun.
that's
You
fine.
hadn't named the sniper
Not
yet.
me.
You-
Okay.
you-
alright,
You really
I'm
got to
gonna
mark
use
these things down.
I really
I
thought
did-
you were going to tell me the sniper was called Careless Whisper or something.
Reach out and touch someone.
Long distance.
So I'd be going off of my ranks in perception, right?
Correct.
Nothing.
Nothing? You're too busy looking for things.
I rolled a total of 2 dice.
Okay.
Nice.
As
Were any of those ones? This is important.
Oh yeah, do you know
That-
about fumbles?
1 was a 1.
you only
Ooh, that's a fumble.
so
That's a critical fumble.
That's a
Yeah.
critical fumble.
so
Let's go.
okay, since Keck wasn't here last time, in your dice pool, ones are counted as like a natural 1 on the d20, but they only really start to count is if they are at least half your dice pool. So say if you have a dice pool of 20 and you roll 10 ones, that is a that is called a glitch.
Or 2
Yeah,
dice.
or
and you
2
roll 1.
And you
Yes.
roll 1, that is a glitch.
Yeah.
So long as you have a success, it's not a critical glitch.
I got bugs in my eyes, didn't I?
So you are so
Yeah,
busy
fly down.
yelling into the woods that you don't
I'm just having a temper tantrum like a gorilla. I'm just throwing leaves and rocks up in the air and screaming.
well then this
Sounds
makes
like
even
me.
more sense as you get shot.
Fuck.
So I need to pull up that thing in particular.
It's gonna hurt, isn't it?
Maybe it might. Remember you have
Krogan,
shields.
You'll be fine.
Yes, my
So I'm guessing with the critical glitch, he is denied the opportunity to dodge.
He's gonna have a
Yeah.
negative to his pool.
I'm just throwing shit around. I'm having like a childish temper tantrum.
Can you even attempt to dodge an attack that you're unaware of?
That is true.
No,
Yeah.
you can't. That's
Oh,
why I was saying.
If you dodge, you're technically aware of
Yeah.
it. That's the reaction
Right.
to be. So
I mean, I've watched enough shows where there's the lean down to pick something up and the bullet goes right over.
that's not.
Well,
dodging,
if you
that-
crit,
that-
if you
Look, I just don't want to get shot, okay?
Sheer
Maybe.
dumb luck.
Okay.
Wait,
So you're going
That's
to
my best McGonagall.
you're going to take 14 points of physical damage. No, not 14. 17. This will be eaten up by your shields first.
Okay, that's fine.
So we just don't ever meet Keck.
Well, no, his
Just get shot in the face.
Yeah.
No, he's got an ass load of HP and
Yeah.
plenty of shielding. One bullet's not taking him down.
Unlike me,
I got 56 shield and 70 health.
so
I'm gonna get a paper cut and I'm gonna bleed to death because I'm like anemic.
on that note, I need everyone to please roll me initiative.
Oh, alrighty.
Initiative.
Is that... What are we using for initiative?
I'm about to. I just went to the combat section of my rules.
Oh, B9 and B5.
Initiative is reaction plus luck plus a d6.
Oh,
So
I
what?
have.
So what you're
Sorry,
gonna do is you're gonna add those total together, roll a single d6, and you're gonna tell me what that total number is. So say if you have 3 reaction and 3 luck, and you roll a 3 on your d6, you have a total of a 9.
Okay.
And that is how I'm going to track.
8.
8?
Roomy?
I have a quick question. I do have half of my reaction cut in half. Am I rounding up or rounding down?
You're not cutting your reaction in half.
You have half
not
your
my
reaction cut in half.
My initiative. My initiative is cut in half. I have uncloth as a.
Oh, uncouth?
Yeah.
Not uncouth. Whatever that negative
for
quality.
speaking.
Sorry.
Un-
Whatever the the negative quality. So you'd round down.
Combat
combat
paralysis.
Yeah, that's it. Round down.
What was the
Okay.
initiative again?
Reaction plus luck plus a d6.
Oh, plus luck.
Yep.
Oh, let's go.
Nine.
Okay.
Nice.
Oh, hell.
Should I be rolling my initiative as well?
Yes, you will be.
Okay. And that was... Put my dice somewhere.
Is the D6 the extra amount of? So it would just be one extra D6.
Yes,
I'm not
because
sure how that D6 works.
you're gonna roll that d6 and you're gonna add it to your total.
Okay. So 10. Or did we roll for the initiative?
So,
Sorry.
Gideon, you have 7 luck, right?
I have 8 luck.
So then your minimum it should be at least what? No. You're not rolling all those dice together. You're telling me the total
Oh, okay.
number.
Except that I have combat paralysis now.
Oh, yep. Sorry.
Oh god, two.
So
of
what
you
am I
have
rolling
combat
for
paralysis?
initiative?
You're gonna roll
Okay.
a d6, and whatever that comes up, you're gonna add that to whatever your luck and reaction is.
Oh, it's technically 5. I did my math backwards. I did my halving backwards. I said my
I got
half was
5.
3, not 4.
You mean you subtracted?
Oh, no, it is 4. No, I'm not crazy because I didn't get any.
My initiative is 5.
Okay.
I got 10.
And now I'm just mad
we'll
that I
get
got
faster at
shot.
this eventually.
Hey, it's fine.
All right.
Okay.
So guys, remember, it's the hard number of your reaction and your luck stats, plus the result of a single d6.
Yep.
Yep.
Kale, we're gonna do another d6 roll to see who is faster between you or the enemies.
Okay. I got a 3.
It's
Okay.
absolutely gonna be me.
They rolled a 5. So, as you all, well, the 4 of you are trying to be sneaky, trying to move along. You guys hear a single shot ring out in the distance. As
Which is followed up by another scream, another roar.
Yep. And another.
Can I tell what kind of weapon it is from experience?
You will give me a roll when it gets to your turn.
Okay.
And another shot is now going to ring out.
Uh-oh.
Yep.
My soft, supple body.
It's fine. This time, you will be
I don't think
reacting.
it is fine. Okay.
So, oh, I just lost a d6. Oh, it came up a 6, but it landed on the floor, and I'm by my own rules. I'm not going to keep it.
Come on, one. Come on, one.
3.
Are we running the Shadowrun rules as written, where when you dodge, if you dodge multiple attacks in a turn, you have to split your dodge dice pool?
No, I'm running. You just take a -2 dice pool penalty per each.
So you're
Okay.
doing the 6th edition Shadowrun
Yep.
rule there.
Yeah. So there's a total of 3 net successes. So, Keck, I now need you to roll reaction plus dodge.
Okay.
Which is what the dodge skill is based on, so you can just look at your total column on the spreadsheet.
If he's using the spreadsheet.
Yep. I just like to say
But
it
I
all
have
out.
a specialization that I wouldn't be adding in.
So it depends on what the specialization
Yeah.
is.
Which is cover shooting. I'm not shooting.
No,
Then
you're not
no.
shooting in cover right now.
Cover shoot.
Oh.
That's hilarious.
I thought
That
it
is a
was
solid skill. That's really good.
So I need 8 dice, was it? Yes.
Yep.
Alright, so... I got 3.
You are able to duck just as you hear the shock ringing past your head into the woods behind you.
So if I know that it... So if I heard it go behind me, I know where it came from, right?
Correct. You know it's
I'm
from.
sprinting.
Well, yeah. When it gets to you, there could be some other movements going on. You do see now that there are now at least 2 individuals running at you now.
Running at me?
Running at you.
Perfect.
But that is the end of the enemy's turn. Kale, it's now your turn.
I'm guessing I have. If I use my sniper scope, I'll have eyes on the enemy.
You might. You'd have to roll a perception check to see.
Okay.
There's a lot of foliage and
Yeah, there.
animated
with
mess.
bonuses because of the gunshot, unless they're using a suppressor,
They are not. So,
which I think is a +5.
I'm gonna. I didn't. Yet
Because
again,
a really
rule.
good suppressor and subsonic ammo is a -5 to perception,
Yeah.
which I think negates the bonus.
Yeah. I will say simply because I
Oh,
didn't
right,
write.
I could just look at the rulebook.
Yeah. We're gonna get a +5 to your perception roll for this, because
Okay, so
rules that I forgot to write down in my own rule book.
We're just adding as we go.
Yeah. I'm gonna make a note.
This is what beta tests are for, and alpha tests.
Yep.
We're alpha testing right now. And these 2 people are about to catch some Krogan hands.
Yep. How many successes was that? I've missed the
6.
6.
6 hits.
You can very quickly see that there are a total of 3 combatants. One's hanging back in the back, and 2 are heading towards Keck.
And I can see Keck as well, right? So I can
Yes.
see everything that's going on. Okay.
Yep.
From there, I'm going to yell to Naya, give her the info. We have 3 bogeys, 1 staying back, 2 heading for the Krogan, and I would like to give distance and direction for everyone.
Yep.
And then grab Rumi and tell her to bring out her long barrel.
Gotcha. Are you taking any shots? I will say the perception check is one of your 2 actions.
Okay. Yeah, I'd like to do, and then I'll just take a shot at the first one I can line up. That's heading towards Keck.
Okay. Then give me a roll.
I'd like to use assassination
Okay.
as well.
Oh boy.
So,
Yeah.
assassination, your next shot deals an additional 50% damage and gives a +2 to your dice pool for accuracy.
Okay. Do I get anything due to them not being aware, or is
They-
it just because it's such a far distance that everything neglects?
This, it is kind of like they know combat is happening, so now it's how well do you line up your shot when they're running versus how quickly can they run, kind of sort of with their dodge.
Here we go. 6.
Ooh. That is a critical glitch. So,
Oh no, that poor man.
you rolled a total of 6 total successes, and your damage on your rifle is
14.
14, so that'd be 20 total damage,
Plus an extra 10 from assassination.
plus 10 from assassination, so there's 30. And they critically glitched, so we're going to double that damage as well, so that's going to be 60 points of damage in a single shot because they critically glitched.
Goodbye.
Way to start this off.
And I can still survive that and keep running at you.
Yeah. Shield.
Remember that.
Yep, so their shields are completely gone.
And you still got to make it towards me there, Hefe.
This is true.
Ooh, okay. I gotta look at rules for certain points of health. Okay.
Yeah, once it gets like a quarter, don't they get like -2?
They add quarter hit points. They have a -4 penalty to all dice pools.
Oof.
You send your shot, you see the shield flicker for a moment, and then you see a gigantic spurt of blue blood just shoot out to the left of them from where you're at.
I take a quick glance over to Rumi. I go, now copy that and do it again.
Naya, it is now your turn.
Can I get to, how many movement turns is it going to take to get to them?
I would say if you want to get in close with a shotgun, it would take both your movements, but you can move and use a biotic power if you would like.
I'm going to move, and I'm going to biotically enhance my reaction.
Okay.
All right, so I'm going to run it at force 5.
Okay.
So I get to roll 17 dice.
I could do that with my sniper rifle.
That is gross. I have not rolled well yet. Oh well, whatever. So that's 3 hits. So that's an adjusted 7 reaction. Right, I did it at force 5. So 5 divided by 2 is 3. This 2 is 1. So I rolled a soak 1. I soaked.
Yep. Just barely soaked, too.
I have not rolled well.
Yep.
That is what it is.
Yep. At the end of that turn, Rumi, it is now your turn.
Yay! Go, Ruby! Okay, so I want to see, I'm not sure if this is something I can do from where I am,
Okay.
but I currently have my sniper out. Can I kind of look around and see, is there anything I can like hack into? Rumi's feeling really out of her depth here. She is like, something electronic. Is there anything I can hack and shut something down? She's looking for an excuse not to shoot someone.
Okay. I'm gonna... you have specializations in some of the tech skills, correct?
Yes.
Which ones do you have?
So, tech... I'm specialized in damping.
Okay. Do you have...
Is Rumi a pacifist?
She's only been off the flotilla for a little bit. We'll break her of the habit.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Do you have
Yeah, she's only a few months out.
Do you have a specialization in electronics?
I have a high total, but not
Okay.
specialized.
Okay.
We know the first things we're having her spend experience on.
Yep.
Like, if
Yeah,
there's nothing, then
Yeah.
she'll
Yeah.
do what she needs to do, but she would look first.
Not that you can see. They don't seem to be putting off any like potential biotic abilities. They don't seem to be looking at like they're using electronic abilities. So
Okay. In that case, she's going to take a shot with her sniper rifle.
okay, so you're gonna roll me
Come on.
a agility plus long arms for your sniper rifle, I believe,
Okay.
because it's the Avenger.
And where is...
Are you gonna shoot the one that Kale just shot, or are you gonna shoot a different one?
Yeah.
Okay.
Nah, I'll shoot the one that Kale just shot.
Okay.
Where is long arm? Sorry.
Long arms will
under
be
your
underneath
weapon.
combat skills and will be 4 from the top.
Thank you. And agility, did you say?
Yep.
Okay. All right.
I didn't add my
let's-
agility at all.
Oh,
My long, I only put it into 2 things: long arms and pistols. That's it.
I mean, if you're going based off the sheet, it would be your total then.
Yeah.
So,
That's 9.
so he only saved 2 of those. That'd be 7 total net successes. Your base damage is what, 14?
Yeah. For a sniper rifle.
Yep, 14. So
Yeah.
that would be a total of 21. I gotta use their endurance real quick to see if they can soak any of that damage.
Oh, they do get stuff taken away for point slides. Right?
Oh yeah.
-4, right?
Well, they're just under being under quarter. At being at quarter
Yeah, so
health.
it'd be -4.
Yeah. So
Careful how you're rolling there, Chief.
yep. Rumi, how do you kill this person?
Oh shit. I think that she's aiming for like a shoulder because she really doesn't want to act like she doesn't want to kill him, but like she's probably shaking a little bit and does like a clean headshot. It just goes
Closes her eyes
straight,
when she
like-
shoots.
Yeah, and it just goes like straight through their eye socket and like out the
Blink
back.
is right before she pulls, so it raises the barrel just slightly. She's
Yeah.
shooting for like a wounding shot, and then she like jerks the trigger, so it pulls it up and to the right, and it goes right to the guy.
Yeah.
I thought this was gonna be one of those things where Rumi learns that there's an artery in your shoulder.
Blood just starts squirting out.
So-
It happened to, like, to anybody else, it looked like the perfect shot. But
So Rumi, you
you
see,
can't see, but she's crying behind
So-
her mask.
Rumi, you do see like after the shot hits, you see like them like take a few more steps before falling to the ground.
Dale just pats her, like, good job.
And you
She
technically
says nothing.
have another action if you'd like to shoot again.
Shit. Okay.
Is there an
Uh,
emotional recovery action?
Yeah.
Emotional.
Okay. She's just gonna. Is there anybody else she can see?
Oh,
that she
there's
can
2
take
more.
a
There's 2
shot
more
at?
people that Kayla's pointed out to you.
Okay. Then now's not the time for tears. We're busy.
And
She's gonna
Feels like-
aim for the next one. Take another shot.
yep. And Xander, emotional recovery is a full round action.
Ah, I see.
You just hear Kale be like,
Emotional
"That's
damage."
awesome. That's awesome. Do it again. Do it. Shoot.
Yo,
Get him!
So-
Get him!
bitch out here crying in the club.
So she's gonna take another shot
Okay.
at someone else.
Do you want to shoot the one that is currently still running at the Krogan, or do you want to shoot the one that's currently staying behind and shooting at the Krogan?
You want to get the one charging
I'll
the
do. Yeah,
the monster, or shooting the monster?
No, I'll go for the one shooting at
Okay.
him, because the Krogan, I'm like, the Krogan, they'll be all right. They can look after themselves. I want to take out the one attacking from a distance.
Okay. Roll that same dice pool again.
Rumi might become Kek's favorite.
We'll see how this roll goes.
Or most disliked. We'll see. Well, actually,
8 hit.
what race are you again?
I'm a Quarian.
You're okay.
So,
Squishy body and
That's 8.
squishy.
yep. So they only saved 3 of those. That's 5 total net successes, which would be a total of 19 damage. And with that, it's going to eat through a good chunk of the shields. So we're just going to... But this time you see, instead of the horrific thing that you just did just a second ago, you shoot again, and this time you see that the shield took a heavy hit.
Okay.
On that note, it is now Kek's turn.
Yes.
Kek, you see some motherfucker drop right in front of you, and you see blood shoot out from one side of their helmet, and takes a few more steps and stumbles down to the ground and doesn't get back up, while another one is still charging you. What do you do?
Is the one that fell onto the ground dead? Is he between me and the other person?
You see that he was roughly about the same distance away as the other one.
Okay, that doesn't matter then.
And there's...
Hit a motherfucker with another motherfucker.
That's what he's thinking.
You see that there is a decent sized pool now.
So, yeah, I want to pick up the dead body of the one and swing it at the other guy.
Yeah.
So,
While Rumi is watching all of this through her scope.
So, you're gonna use an action to move.
Correct.
Uh,
Just abstract horror.
so there's no there's no combat skill for improvised weapon, but
I believe that would be an unarmed
Well,
skill.
that's what I was about to
Unarmed.
Yeah, I was about to say this is gonna be an unarmed strike.
Ooh, or a club.
Yeah, club.
Ooh, they are wearing armor. This is gonna be a club attack.
But would you say that it's a strength plus instead of an agility?
Yeah, this is gonna be strength plus clubs, because you are using strength to pick up this body and then smack it into this person.
Now hear me out.
Okay.
I know my specialization for clubs is Krogan Hammer,
Yep.
but
I'm not gonna.
this is a hammer that's being used by a Krogan.
Krogan hammer.
When your only application is a hammer, you generally search the world in want of nails.
Okay, I'm gonna roll a d6.
You can say no. I won't be upset, but I'll be very happy if you say yes.
So I'm 50-50 on this, so I'm gonna leave it to chance. I'm gonna roll a d6, you're gonna say high or low.
Hi.
I rolled a 2. No, you cannot get your specialization on this.
Next time. Alright, so that'd be a strength and clubs?
Strength and clubs, as you...
You never knew that you would need a specialization in corpse?
So yeah, I have 12 dice to roll.
Okay.
Would this be considered manhandling?
Yes.
And would this intimidate the other person?
It might. Depending on how well you roll, it just very well might. If it doesn't kill them outright.
Juicy, juicy, juicy. Oh yeah, we're swinging a man. Oh yeah.
I gotta
Oh, yeah.
figure out how much damage this does to a corpse.
So that is just separate all the ones. I rolled a 2 on my Krogan dice, which I'm not happy about.
It do be like that some days.
So that's 7 successes.
Okay.
Oof.
So I need to quickly go over to here. We're gonna go back up to combat, scroll through all this. How do we...
So base weapon damage is half strength.
Yep.
Yeah.
So I would say half strength plus 0.
Well, I also gotta roll to
Well,
see...
half strength.
I gotta roll against the melee dodge.
I was gonna say half strength plus like 2.
That would make using a
body.
corpse better than most melee weapons.
Well, skill issue. Have better melee weapons.
So...
Use more corpses.
Oh,
That sounds like a you
there's
problem.
always that, like, whip that comes with it. That if it's just a solid thing, you don't get that whip.
It's a force multiplier.
Dead weight. It's just heavier.
Look, this is the part where if we're arguing that a corpse should do that much damage, we get to argue for a buff to melee weapons. So
I'm okay with
Listen.
this.
Listen, I didn't read the melee weapons section, so I don't know how much they do.
Not enough.
melee weapons do lower damage, but melee weapons also bypass half shield.
Oh, whack.
So,
Or in the case of the Omni Blade, does half damage past shields and does full damage to shield.
As you see, I do have a melee weapon, but it does 1 damage.
I can use you as a melee weapon if you'd like.
I would die.
So... Keck, did you just say 8 successes?
7.
7? I critically glitched again.
Sweet.
So... so
Oh,
your
yeah.
so your strength is
The other
what,
guy
7?
shits his
Correct.
So that would be 14 damage. Well,
Sweet.
we'd round down, but it'd be back up to 7. So... Oh no.
Plus half strength.
Well, yeah, so... Half strength would be 3 would be 3. But critically glitch would double it again. Well, so half strength is 3. Net successes is 7, would be
10.
10. Critical glitch would make it a 20 points of damage. 10 goes to shields. 10 goes to hit points.
Yep.
Well, for this person in particular, Keck, how do you crush this person with another person?
Yes. Well, as he's running, he just grabs and then, because you said they were about the same distance away, right? Like kind of next to each other.
Yeah.
So he's just gonna grab with one arm and then like Hulk with Loki swing over and just fold him in half.
And here comes Cat with a
Backwards.
steel chair.
Oh god, he's coming in from ringside. What's he doing here? I thought we threw him out of the building.
I also want to just point out what Rumi would see through her scope. You see a dead bot, you see a great big Krogan pick up the guy that you just shot, swing him onto his friend, who then gets folded in half, and he's now facing you.
I would like this. In Rumi's defense, she just shot the guy that was the furthest one away, so she might still have eyes on him still.
Well, no. Oh, that is true. She did. Her second shot was towards the guy in the far back, but
Yeah, but she has her magnification turned all the way down.
I would say usually give me no that he would still see. I'm gonna give you a free intimidation here, Keck.
Hell yes.
I will let you
need to count
To
my dice
intimidate
again.
Rumi?
To
No, the other person
to the.
who is shooting at me.
Are you saying if I saw it? Are
don't-
you trying to scare Rumi?
I don't need to roll anything to scare you. Don't worry.
I will let you add your strength to this roll as well of strength, charisma, and intimidation, simply because you
So-
just folded a motherfucker with another motherfucker.
So it'd be my total plus my strength?
It would be your total plus your strength.
Because my specialization in intimidation is physical.
Yeah, you can add that too.
I'd say this is pretty physical.
I would concur.
So that's 18 dice.
Yep.
4,
We
8, 12.
This is how we treat our enemies.
With extreme violence?
Yep.
12, and then that puts me at
Isn't this like a Krogan like hello?
No, I feel like
This
a
is their
Krogan.
national
headbutt.
sport.
Yeah, a Krogan hello is just a headbutt.
Yeah.
This is a Krogan goodbye.
I mean, I can give you a Krogan hello if you'd like.
He's just Drax, isn't he?
1, 2, 3,
The
4,
guy from
5, 6.
I think Krogans might be a wee bit
Doctor Who?
smarter.
He's
6.
Drax, but more chitinous.
6 successes.
Okay, I'm gonna roll willpower real quick. Brittany, if you feel like Rumi would see this, please roll me a willpower. And
I mean, would she have seen it? What?
I mean, you're looking.
Do we want to flip a coin or roll a
Well,
die?
no, she's looking down a scope.
Yeah.
She was at a second target. She
Yeah.
is literally tunnel visioned on another target.
Yeah,
right
that's
now.
Yeah,
true.
that's fair. What is her other eye open?
No.
I don't think she's that good of a shot.
Trying to save her innocence just a little bit longer.
Yeah, we're gonna have to break in all the greenhorns. It'll be fine.
Would
Okay.
the sound of this man's back snapping be heard by everybody?
Yeah, that would be.
And the fleshy noise of, his friend
And
cracking him.
I'm gonna
So-
roll.
you're gonna.
Okay.
Even though we said you
Pause.
didn't have to, you're choosing to roll now.
Oh, no, okay, I'm confused.
Okay. So pause. Naya's coming closer.
Yep.
She's probably going to hear the back snapping.
Yep.
They're at sniper range. They're not.
You see,
Okay.
it's a thick biological squelching accompanied with a sound similar to that of rolling a heavy tractor over a bed of sticks.
I was also
I
gonna.
vomit into my mask.
I was also gonna
No one
say
noticed.
you do hear the metal of armor being shorn through, as well. Yes, you folded the man in half. The man you hit the man with, the armor now has a big gaping scratch into it now.
Oh, it would have been so much better if I Mortal Kombated it.
But
Put the dead man over it and just put the living man through him.
I will say, since Rumi is the only one currently aimed down sight at the person in the back, you do see the person kind of start shaking a little bit.
Is he wearing his brown pants?
He's wearing all black, so you can't
He
really
had the
tell.
right idea.
I'm like, oh, Kale.
And after this happens, there's just going to be more Krogan screaming.
Yep. After Keck, Gideon, it's your turn.
What is the nearest piece of hard cover?
There's nothing really anywhere close. Most of that you're gonna get is light cover.
Is there a tree or sizable bush?
You can stand behind a tree. You're in a forest.
Listen, I'm just making sure. In that case, I'm going to grab Gabriel out of the air. just get behind the nearest, biggest tree.
Okay.
God, this is the problem with walking straight towards the people who want to shoot you. They shoot you.
On
How loud are you saying that?
Kind of trying to be under my breath, but I'm panicking.
Okay.
That's
Like,
why
I
you
don't-
use
I don't
Use
hear you.
I hid. You have I hid.
I think if I'm using both arms to grab my drone, I think I dropped the shotgun.
Clambers in front of his feet, goes off, just off into the woods.
No,
You
it's
see Naya
drop
turn
resistant.
around.
You know what that sounds like? That sounds like blasphemy to a Krogan. You dropped your weapon.
Yeah, no fucking kidding.
It's
okay.
not my weapon, it's Rumi's weapon.
You dropped your friend's... You dropped your comrade's weapon. That's even worse.
Okay. The last enemy remaining is gonna try to shoot you at least one more time. Keck. Okay. You will be rolling a reaction plus dodge.
Reaction plus dodge.
Okay.
So... Dodge. I'm still not behind any covers, so...
Nope.
Not bad.
Into a ball.
Gotta go fast. Hmm. Hmm. That was very close. That was very close.
2.
Like a critical glitch.
Oh,
But I did get 2 successes.
okay. So only 2 net successes hit you. So that's going to be 16 points of physical damage. So whatever's left on your shield eats 16.
They haven't even broken through my shield.
Jesus.
Base shield is
least-
56 for the survivor armor. That's where we're
Yeah.
all at.
Yeah.
So yeah, just
I've been shot at quite a few times. They haven't broken my shield.
and
I
then
specifically asked Nick for worse armor, and he never got around to making it.
Yeah.
So I'm wearing survivor armor.
Yep.
Get the survivor armor in half.
Oh, I have a present for you later, Keck. Guess who has the barrier's biotic ability?
Sweet.
Rumi, since you're still looking at this person, you see them shoot another shot, and they are now booking it away.
Get back here!
Oh yeah, with my boosted reaction, I want to chase that fucker down and
Yep.
murder them with my Omni Blade.
We are still in initiative.
Don't try to leave one of them alive.
Kale, it is now your turn.
My turn.
Yep.
All I
Leg
hear
him.
from Jack is, get back here!
Cal,
Don't run, you'll just die tired!
Cal, leg him.
Yeah, exactly. He's gonna shoot right for the hips.
Okay.
Oh, the hips?
Oh, the
Oh, yeah.
hips.
That's a messy shot.
Oh.
Yeah, take him alive. Okay, shoot him at the largest conjunction of arteries.
I said to leg him.
You shoot off his foot. He can't run on a stump.
In the hip.
So they only got
Yeah,
one
dancing
net
days in a
success.
row.
So how many total successes did you
That's-
get, Kale?
It's
5.
five,
Five,
so that'd
so
be
four,
4, so that'd
so
be
it'd be
18
18.
damage.
You see the armor take a hit, but you don't see any blood come through.
Rack another round. I noticed that my sniper rifle is starting getting a little bit hot, so I know I at least got 1 or 2 more good shots in there. So, like I said, rack another round and aim down sight and try to hit him this time just in same spot.
Okay. Roll again.
Sniper rifles. It's a rate of fire per action.
Yep.
Okay.
Yes.
Oh, so when I'm standing and banging, that's fucking 4 swings with an Omni Blade. Okay.
4?
Yeah, it's rate of fire 2 for melee weapons.
Oh, Nick didn't go back and rebalance
Oh, shit.
that compared to how we changed it. He means 2 per turn.
Yeah.
I hate that.
I don't like
Sniper
that.
Rifles,
Yeah,
single shot bolt action sniper rifles used to be 1 shot per turn,
Yeah.
and semis were 2 shots per turn, but we changed it to 1 shot per action.
Okay. So you rolled 10.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, 10 net
10.
successes.
Yeah.
They rolled 1, but they also glitched.
Oh,
So we'll add. So
what were they, race-wise?
well, they're still gonna be living through this, but we're gonna be. So that would be.
No, he just wants to remember his first kill,
Yep. So
Oh,
You're
if
not
he
killing
dies.
him.
23.
if he dies.
We'll add half that amount. So. half
But you
would
can
be
kill him
11.
after we're done with him.
So that'd be 34 points of damage. You see that the shield is just barely hanging on.
I yell, he's 1 shot on his shields.
Okay.
So I just want to make it clear that you guys are all saying that you're going to keep him alive. Keck doesn't know this.
Yep.
Keck has a shotgun.
No. I just said to leg him. I didn't say anything about leaving him alive.
Yeah.
Naya,
But again, Keck
Kale
doesn't know
thought
any
was-
of this.
Yep.
Yeah. Kale just thought, well, if he has no legs or is not able to move his hips, then it's just as good.
Naya, it's now your turn.
Can I close in this action?
Yes, you can close in this action.
Oh, good. I'm gonna close and rapid assault with the Omni Blade.
Okay. As I go to there, this will be not great.
Four hits.
They only got 2, so 2 net successes.
Okay, so that's 10p base damage.
So
Half bypasses shields, and it does full damage to shields.
So, that goes to 0, and you do 6 point. No, how much total damage did you do?
So it's 4 base, plus 4 from rapid assault, so that's 8.
Okay.
Plus 2 from net successes.
Okay,
So that's 10 base.
So,
And I get to do it again.
yep. So, you see that this person is quite literally now not dead yet, but is bleeding profusely from being hit. You hit a major artery.
Oh, that's not good. You're going to die if you don't talk really, really quickly. And she's going to
Just
move.
stab and then blood.
Oh,
A fountain.
So you just saw this biotic tinged blur come ripping out of the tree line at his side and just kind of glide by and slice through part of him with an Omni Blade.
So are you trying to intimidate him into stopping, or are you trying...
Yep.
Okay. I will need an intimidation roll.
Sure.
As I... Yeet. With...
Oh.
So here's the thing. He rolls nothing still.
I have not rolled well yet.
Okay, so you got 0 successes, but he doesn't roll anything. So that's the total...
Zeros all around.
This is
So
now...
is it just a wash?
Okay.
He does the old spit in your face with the blood.
Now I could spend a point of luck to push that 4 to a 5.
If you want to.
Yeah, sure.
Save your luck.
So roll,
Keck's coming barreling.
roll your bad luck.
3, not a 1. We're
Okay.
good.
So you push that to a single success. You just throws down the sniper rifle, holds up a hand while bleeding profusely, and just...
She steps aside because she knows the Krogan is coming. She just wanted to make it easier for the Krogan.
So that was... Rumi, it's your turn. You see now this person has, like, been hit, is pretty badly wounded, has put a hand up to surrender. What are you doing?
Okay. I know that, like, I can tell that they're surrendering
Yes,
and not going.
You saw them
first
throw down their
thing.
gun and then started to apply pressure to stop their bleeding.
Okay, I'm gonna hold action then.
Okay. Keck?
Yes.
And sorry, I'm gonna say to Kale, I'm like, they're surrendering. Oh my god, it's over. We did it.
So, yeah. You think that you did it.
I'm still watching though.
Yep.
Naya has stepped, like, she's taken the casual step back of someone who knows exactly what's coming and is going to do nothing to stop it.
You guys can talk amongst yourselves. You can say wing him, keep him alive, just maim him. Keck has no contact with you. He cut comms.
Yep.
And he doesn't believe in surrender.
Yep. So, Keck, what are you doing?
Headbutting this man.
Okay, so it's going to be a movement to get there,
Correct?
and you're headbutting him.
Yes.
So this is going to be a unarmed strike.
This is my Krogan headhammer.
This is just Krogan Beefcake currently smashing, so...
So that's just a unarmed.
Yep, unarmed strike.
Which is, am I going off of agility for this one?
Yes.
All right. So agility and unarmed. So that's 5. That's. Oh, I have specialization in headbutt.
Not surprised.
So
Oh my god.
you add 2 for your headbutt to
So
headbutt
that's 11 dice to headbutt this man.
Okay.
Or 8, 11.
Oh my god, it's going to be a messy successy.
On this roll, he actually has a single dice.
But how many dice does he have?
He has a single dice.
Yeah, I got 5.
He also rolled a 1 on his one singular dice.
Not like an
So he
old
wets
dude.
himself as he's crushed by the Krogan.
So,
Oh.
Keck, please describe your headbutt execution of this man.
And you said Rumi's watching, right?
Yep.
I feel so sorry for you. So now he just steps to the side. Krogan just comes barreling through, just grabs the guy by the arms, like by the biceps, holds him up, and then just slams him right into his own head as he's headbutting. Pushing his skull into his body, and there's blood everywhere. There's brain matter, there's guts. And then he just drops the body and just... That was fun.
Is combat officially over?
Yes, combat's now officially over.
Naya walks away from that one and goes to the only one that still has a head left, removes its helmet, and looks at what species we're dealing with.
I feel so bad for Rumi.
Are you gonna go to the bent in half one, or are you going to the headshot one?
Well, the one with the headshot, I'm not going to be able to get enough of a definitive on because of the way sniper bullets and brain matter work when it comes to a skull. So we're going to go to the one
Especially in a
folded
helmet.
half. Yeah, we're going to the one folded in half.
The one folded in half, you take off the helmet, and it's a human.
Checks the armor, any insignias, anything like that.
Nope, nothing.
Jack's just gonna walk over to Naya and just see what she's doing, and just I was hoping it was a Turian.
Who knows what the fuck we're dealing with out here yet. She's gonna pull off his Omni. She's gonna pull off his Omni tool, and Gideon.
He's gonna pop up around his tree. You know, y'all are really lucky that he couldn't raise his other arm. Otherwise, that would have been a serious demerit on your records for unauthorized use of force.
Well, I mean, he's off comms. He couldn't hear us talking about disabling it. There's not a lot I can do from that in the hectics of combat. She shrugs and she tosses you the connector for his Omni tool. Scrape it. Tell me what you can get me for information, please.
But remember, you're not allowed to kill people who surrender. But very luckily, we have encountered an excellent loophole where if you disable one of their arms, it isn't technically a surrender.
I mean, technically, he didn't actually say "I surrender." He dropped his weapon. That was probably from the bloodline.
I know, but if it had
And
been
sheer
a
fear.
universal "I surrender," we would have had some sizable paperwork to go through. It would have taken a while. But because you'd rendered one of his arms inoperable, we have found ourselves an excellent legal and moral loophole.
Oh, that's wonderful.
I just have a very important question about HR. The ship doesn't exist anymore.
Oh,
I work for corporate.
yeah. Technically, technically, he's a member
if
of the Department of Organic Resources.
If
got
my
a
mouse
business
worked, I could show you a picture of said business card. I'm gonna try. Nick, can you do me the favor of linking him the business card?
I'll have to do it through my phone, but yes, I can.
My mouse has terminally decided it's not gonna connect to anything.
And I also have to ask, what is Rumi doing right now? After she just witnessed this.
She's frozen. She's just not moving.
Cal, are you two doing okay back there?
We're doing fine. He'll just like grab Rumi and like pick her up. It's not like he can see her face or anything, so he can't
No,
really
you can't.
tell. So
Nice.
it's like, okay, let's get up there.
Nice shooting, the both of you. And she's gonna look over at Keck, right?
Yep.
Pleasure, Naya.
I do just want to say, is Gideon anywhere near us, or are we? Because I just want to pick up my shotgun.
Where Gideon
I
was
don't know
at,
that.
where Gideon was at was pretty close to where you were.
Yeah, you're able to
Okay,
get your.
so if I happen to see it, I will pick up my shotgun.
Yep.
I love
so
that business card.
Yeah, and
I absolutely
they're on-
adore that.
They're on metal business cards, and I physically hand you a metal business card.
So, Naya,
I'm just gonna look at it while I put my shotgun on my back and just
wait.
I'm gonna put that in my pocket.
You never mentioned they were metal. Naya's going
Yes.
to check how thin the edge is and see what her likelihood of sharpening an edge and making that a lethal clandestine weapon is.
Oh, they are pleasantly rounded to give off an air of non-aggressive
Behavior.
corporate showmanship.
Oh, that's fine. We can still file that. We can still file that rounded edge down to a razor.
But
Well,
so since
I'm gonna need that back. I only got 5 of those.
I'm gonna hand it back to him.
Thank you.
But since Naya introduced herself to Keck, he's just gonna hold out a hand and say, Keck.
She's gonna headbutt him, as is appropriate to greeting a Krogan.
Oh.
And he's just gonna, yeah!
Uh,
Absolute, like, bro behavior right there.
okay, Naya, we're just gonna see just how much you might, like, concuss yourself a little bit here. Please roll me a endurance survival.
Oh, and now since Rumi's been pulled closer to Keck,
Oh, I'm behind. If we've approached, I'm standing behind Kale. Like, I'm not hiding, but I'm hiding. Like, I'm terrified of you.
well,
Just so
since
you know.
One hit. I'll take it.
You're probably gonna have a knot there here shortly, and it's gonna bruise a little bit.
Oh,
bit of a headache.
the price you pay to say hello to a Krogan.
Yeah, so and Keck's just gonna walk up to the others, to the other 3, and just hold out a hand as he knows is proper among more civilized cultures. I say civilized loosely. And he's just going to say, name's Keck.
Generally, we're discouraged from any sort of physical contact that might be construed as aggressive and/or harassing, but I think these are extenuating circumstances, which will allow me to make physical contact with you per your consent.
And he's just gonna look down to his hand and look back to you. Just nod. Just handshake.
Kale will like look you up and down, just blink, get a good picture of you and remember you, and then be like, Kale.
Keck. And I will say that Keck is about 8'4" and about 800 pounds.
Yeah, so
I'm 5'5".
yeah, Naya's 5'10",
I'm a short king.
Yeah.
but
Kale's not gonna move, but he'll be like, that's Rumi.
And you're just gonna see Keck just kind of lean to the side a little bit and just name's
Just a
Keck.
hand comes up over Kale's
And his hand's just gonna go from the handshake to the.
Kale just reaches his hand out and goes, do you need Rumi to deal with that? Reaching
yeah,
for the Omni tool.
yeah, Rumi, if you and Gideon could take a look at the Omni tool, are you doing okay?
Me?
Yeah, that was a nice shot. Are you okay from it,
Yeah, I'm fine.
Pierre?
What do you need? Let me.
Take a look
She's
at the
so
Omni.
lying.
I was gonna ask if I had to roll anything to detect bullshit.
So,
How are you gonna detect it from a mask?
well, tone of
Tones,
voice.
body posture.
Yeah. So,
The fact that she's shaking like a leaf in a thunderstorm.
Yeah. The fact that we know that she is like just 6 months off the fucking
yeah.
flotilla.
And Keck knows none of this.
Yeah,
Ru-
well, Naya will get to that.
Rumi, do you have any ranks in any social skill, specifically bluff?
None.
So you're considered unaware with your
None.
specific negative quality.
I have Sorry, what do I have any?
Ranks.
in any social skills.
I have 1 in intimidation.
Okay.
The rest of them are all 0.
You can try.
So you would normally be trying to bluff here, but with uncouth, you're unaware. So there doesn't need to be a dice roll for this. You all know that she's lying. Even Keck, even you know that she's lying right now.
And he's just gonna walk past Kale and just put a hand on Rumi's shoulder. You did good. And I'm gonna try and raise her morale.
Aww.
Because I'm specialized in that.
She's just gonna look at you and
I
go,
thought-
"You're very scary."
I try. But don't worry, I won't hurt you.
Yeah, he's on our side.
Just don't shoot
Good
at me.
now.
Right. No. Considering we can connect to him, he was a member of the security detail, which means that until we're either released or the contract changes, we're all on the same way. And if the contract does change, Keck, you and I can talk individual terms, because I like you already.
He's just gonna keep one hand on Rumi's shoulder and just try to give try to raise her morale a little bit, make her feel a little bit better.
Aww.
No, she's ever so slightly less scared of you now. I mean, she did just kill someone, so
Should I roll for this?
who am I to judge?
You know what? I'm gonna let you roll this.
Sweet.
Charisma and leadership plus your specialization in morale boosting.
That's 11 dice.
And
Five.
based on this, Rumi, you can take however this roll goes as how well Rumi feels.
That is 4 success.
So 4 successes at boosting morale.
He said he won't hurt you.
I mean, that's good, right? Isn't it? 4
Yeah.
successes is pretty good.
He's on your side.
Yeah.
Clearly, considering he folded that guy and not you. Silver lining.
Okay. I would say she's probably, she's less scared of you. Still pretty upset that she just killed someone, but...
And watched what she did.
Yeah.
That'd
Rumi?
be pretty traumatizing.
Rumi, darling. I'm going to remind you that these are the
Weapons?
same people that shot us out of the sky.
Wait, what do you need me to do?
She hands the Omni tool over. See if you can get into it, scrape it for any kind of intel orders, anything like that. Even better,
She's-
you can get access to whatever kind of intelligence they were receiving from that ship.
Yeah, she's just gonna, sit on the floor, flop herself down, and look at this thing and start working on it.
Give me give me an intelligence and electronics.
Can Kale look over her shoulder? He's got a specialization in electronics. Can he be helping her?
With the specialization in electronics, that's more with the overload skill.
Oh, okay.
So,
I
well,
just
overload
wondered if I-
ability.
Just wonder if I might be able to give her any help.
Well, while they're doing that, she's going to look at Keck. Would you like a situation briefing?
I think Keck stepped away for a moment.
There he is.
I'm still here.
Would you like a situation briefing, Keck?
Yes, I would.
All right. So she motions to the drill. Our sniper's a greenhorn, but he can shoot, so bonus there. She's fresh off the flotilla. She's gonna need some emotional breaking in, as you can see. But she's excited, wants to be here, and is very good with electronics. The paper pusher is going to be really good for paperwork, and the fact that he has access to at least one Alliance military emergency signal that we've already sent a message out on. So we want to keep him alive. I don't know if he's going to be of any help. As for combat, I have combat experience, as do you, so we're probably doing a lot of the heavy lift.
He's just gonna give a nod and then look to it's Gideon, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
And just, I'll keep you safe.
That's very good to hear, as I am averse to all forms of physical harm.
When it comes to actionable intel, there's an outpost in that direction as she orients themselves based on the fact that our very high perception rolls got us outpost location.
And the moment you point it out, Kek's just gonna start walking that way.
Not yet. Not yet. One,
he's
they're
just gonna
probably
stop.
hostile. And two, we do at least have to circle around, check the other escape pods, and round up all the rest of the survivors before they get rounded up by idiots like these.
Fine.
Do our uniforms have insignias on them?
Yours would because you're an office person, but the rest of theirs do not.
Yep.
Does mine just say security on it?
I assume I have like a breast badge.
Yeah, you have like a breast badge that says your name.
I was going to
but
say
that's
that
it.
notably, in spite of the fact that you know that she's been lent out from the Asari military, she does not have any kind of notifiers on her armor.
I'm gonna flick out my box cutter and cut off my little insignia on my jacket.
Okay.
Yeah, keep your card in your
hey.
pocket.
One of you smokes.
That would be me.
Hey, let me see your lighter.
Yeah, she goes ahead and pulls out her lighter.
And I just burn it.
She takes her lighter back. She then also checks those bodies for cigarettes.
None of them had any cigs.
And since Kek was a part of the security team, does his uniform just say security on it?
You don't even have that. The security team's insignia was the guns that they would be carrying.
Perfect.
Yup.
I'm gonna start searching bodies.
Okay.
Yes. That's
Actionable intel, IDs.
Yep.
Well, that's why.
Especially IDs.
And just to make it easier, I'm just gonna unfold the body. And
Yeah.
lay it out nicely, and you're just gonna hear a snap as bones break again, and
Naya's going to check all of the weapons.
he's just gonna look to Rumi. Sorry.
I pull a
Rumi.
pair of standard blue nitrile gloves out of my pocket.
Naya is looking for weapon upgrades, anything that they can
Okay.
use.
Rumi, with your 5 successes on electronics, you do find a last sent message which states, here are the coordinates for drop pods that made it to the Earth. Collect the test subjects.
You pass that on?
I really
I'm just
hope
gonna
you pass that on.
Yeah, I'm just gonna say, I'll be like, hey, Kale.
You fine?
There's a test subject, and I'm gonna hand you the message.
What do I got, Kale?
Whatever it is I've
I'll
got.
step up and stand up and read it out loud as he's reading it again, and say, location of drop pods X, Y, and Z. Obtain test subject.
You remember that
No.
whole thing I said about us not going immediately to the outpost? There you go.
Yeah, but I don't think the test subject's at the outpost.
I think that if we walked over the outpost, we'd already be in fucking test chambers, asshole. Let's go to the rest of the pods, shall we?
I'm incredibly persuasive. I'm rather charming.
You are. And guess what? You'll still be charming when you're screaming when you walk in that direction alone.
You do hear from the escape pod up above you. Are we good to come down now?
Yeah, drop on down.
And you see the chief security officer start shimmying his way down. You see the other Krogan not hop down like Keck did.
The people that are not Krogans, I'm gonna tell them just to jump and I'll catch them.
Yeah, actually, she's gonna gymnast her way up to the pod.
Give me a agility gymnastics.
I can roll that.
Do I need to roll anything for catching these people?
if they decide to jump, they will, but
6 hits.
you're very easily able to scale up and get up and look into the pod. And you do find that the lead scientist on this project is in this pod. And alive
Oh.
and breathing.
She's going to look over. I was looking for you. Good to see you alive.
Just,
She's going to look around to see if there's anything she can use to, like, set up, like, a quick rope or something for people to come down to make it easier for them to get down.
not in this pod, no.
Alright, so she's just going to actually help guide people out to make it easier for Keck to catch them.
Okay. Keck could give me a...
Like, Naya leads them like halfway down, then they jump off and I catch them.
Yeah, she's basically gonna hang there and then use an arm to help, like, pull them out to throw them out to you at distance.
Keck, please roll me a... Endurance Gymnastics.
So I don't have any ranks in that.
So you're just rolling endurance then.
Okay, that's 7.
As you try to, as they fall into your arms, make it so that way they don't drop you or you don't drop them.
They can't drop me. I'm too big. That is 3 successes.
You're able to, for the other 2 non-Krogan that were in the pod with you to catch, and the other Krogan just... I'm just gonna shimmy down.
Yeah, I don't help him.
Oh, I'm gonna roll a...
It would be embarrassing to help another Krogan climb down a tree. Just
Oh,
jump.
yeah. Oh, yeah. All the non-Krogan, she's helping. The Krogan, she actually just releases and then, like, quick rolls at the bottom and lets the Krogan go.
So you, as you get back down, you do see that the other Krogan tries to, like, shimmy down, and he hits a branch and goes like, I can stand on this. Puts his weight on, and then the branch breaks underneath of him. He goes, ah! And hits the ground as he takes some damage to his shields.
I hope his shields will recover.
But-
You take any actual damage there, Keck?
No.
Alright,
He's just gonna punch his chest.
good man. She's going to go over to the lead engineer.
Hello?
Naya Tesora.
As I pull back up all my notes. I'm Poltino Lekis.
Right, as per the request of the, military, it's my job to make sure we get out of this okay.
I appreciate it, and I appreciate your compatriots here who helped protect this.
I was lucky enough that most of my pod was members of the security team, and Gideon.
And Gideon.
We actually tried to find you before eject, but you were already gone. At least you were with Keck.
I mean, 2 Krogan in 1 tight pod is a bit cramped, but less
Better than
room,
other options.
less room to bounce around in.
Yeah.
We make
Right.
very good insulation.
So, based on the intel we have, this is not a very happy place right now. Between the AA guns and orders being sent to round people up for test subjects. With a bit of quick thinking and use of a pod, Gideon and the others were able to rig up a transmitter, send a message back to the Alliance Intelligence off the mass relay. No idea when they're going to get it and get back to us, but that's a first start on the ground. If we can find ourselves a terminal, I can send out something that will get us something more immediate. But that's going to mean heading towards what is going to probably be a very hostile outpost.
Well, I would like to be able to get some of my science team together so that way we can maybe help in that endeavor, maybe set up a place to have people rest if need be, to have people and just kind of regroup and have a place where people can be together and we know who all made it and who all didn't.
Yeah, alright. She's gonna look over at Keck. I know we've got pods there, and there, as she kind of points and marks. We probably want to sweep and go head towards them and kill any hostiles that decide to go against our charges.
Which one's the closest?
Based on our information, would I know that?
You would know that the closest one to you would probably be the one that landed towards the swamp.
I haven't gone to the swamp.
Is you're gonna start walking that way?
Did we find anything useful on the bodies?
I'm still searching bodies.
Let me pull up their equipment real quick. One of them had a striker pistol.
And as Cap realized that nobody's following him,
We're still looting.
which he
I'm gonna
takes
take
as a
this
great
striker.
insult from his warband, he's just gonna turn back around and be close.
You find a Naginata sniper rifle with what the person was using. And you find a scimitar. Not the melee weapon, but the gun. Because, yeah, it's best.
What kind of gun?
Shoot gun.
Okay.
As in a gun that shoots, or as in you saying shotgun weirdly?
Shotgun, weirdly.
Naya is gonna look at the scimitar and then gonna pick that up.
How would
I
that
take
compare
the-
to a katana?
It is 3p better than the katana.
Hmm.
I'm gonna take that handgun.
Oh yeah, she was gonna leave you the handgun. Take the handgun, Gideon.
I
And
might
she looks
use that
over.
shotgun.
Keck, you want the shotgun?
I'll trade you.
I mean, I've got my katana on me, but she tosses it to him.
Okay.
Would I be able to
Yeah.
dual wield katanas because I'm a Krogan?
No, because
Damn
even
it.
I would, if you were truly, if you were godlike, then yes. But even like not Rex in the game does not dual wield shotguns.
I
So
feel
you're
like that's
saying-
more of a
So you're saying that-
balancing thing.
I mean, it's fine. I'm gonna biotic enhance your strength later, and we'll see what you can and can't dual wield.
Sweet.
So,
Bodies. I
other
can dual
than-
wield bodies.
Other than equipment,
Yep.
what else do they got on them? Pictures of their family, their dog's maiden name, Chili's discount cards.
Honestly, they're pretty clean. Like,
Maybe lunch.
They are truly as if they could leave nothing behind. No IDs, no dog tags, no personal effects.
Exactly what you'd want from a pickup team. Yeah, she's gonna happily toss you the shotgun. You would also have been very aware by the way that she slid out of the forest and slit that guy with an omni blade. She's perfectly happy with that.
Yep.
Either Rumi and Gideon and Kale, if he wants to, give me a hardware intelligence.
Where's hardware? There it is. That's what I'm looking for. So it's at 10p.
Yep, it's a 10p base shotgun. It is a definite improvement for either of us. And I do remember that you and I are both shotgun specialized.
Yeah.
Hardware intelligence.
Hardware intelligence, correct.
Okay.
4.
4. Okay.
Seven
7.
for Rumi. Holy shit.
Jesus.
Brittany over here rolling like gangbusters.
And
She's our technical specialist.
1 for Kale. Gideon, you think that there might be able to something more to be done with this? Kale, you're kind of like,
What?
well, it's not until you're going like, there should be able to be something, and then Rumi pops in of, I could tap into their comm signals from their Omni tool and pick up transmissions that they might send out to any of their own people. And so you can now note down that you have access to the enemy opposition's comm links.
Well, we're gonna listen in for a little.
Oh yeah, definitely. Rumi, take a listen while we're walking. Kale,
Okay.
stay with her. If you can tap the signal to Kale, give it to him. Anything important, Kale, pass up.
I also need to hear this.
Yeah, she's gonna let the 3 intelligence people do the intelligence gathering.
Yeah.
You do find
That's not even gonna try.
you do find that they've already gotten 20 people captured and have
So
taken
calculating off of escape pods, that would be how many pods worth?
more than what you saw.
Yeah. Well, looks like the other pod's a bust.
Well, okay, correction. Well, yes, there were more pods that shot out as you crashed. Those were the main ones that you saw that hit near you. There could have been more further along and more towards the outpost.
Right.
We did pick up a sniper rifle, right?
Yes, the Naginata sniper rifle, which is 15p.
You'll look to Rumi. Rumi, you need this?
Okay. I'm gonna take it.
Okay.
Thank
Rumi
you.
is the most cheerful walking arsenal there is.
She's adorable. It's gonna be a shame to corrupt her, but it's gonna happen. Alright, Keck, I guess while we're walking, you and I should talk strategy. What are you good at?
And he's just gonna kind of look back at the bodies and
Look,
Headbutting.
folding people in half is a Krogan normal. I was looking for more like specialties beyond that for the sake of tactics.
not much.
So if I was going to make a guess, shotguns and violence in close range?
I'm also really good at climbing.
Well, bonus, shotguns and violence at close range are also things that I'm pretty good at.
I'm also really good at swimming.
I get to do cool things with my brain, like, fold people's spines around the intestine.
That sounds unpleasant.
Yeah, real unpleasant.
Are we around? Are we hearing this?
Probably.
Yep.
Holy Rumi's had a day.
She looks over and goes, "You've never seen somebody employ a warp technique with a biotic field, have you?"
Are you talking to Keck or
To Rumi.
I have.
No, you haven't.
No, I haven't.
No, you haven't. So basically, I want you to go ahead and I want you to take a picture of a person and then have it feel like everything around them is kind of turned into a circular vice, and then you crank the vice handle as hard as you can until it crushes them. That's warp.
I
do that with my
very
hands.
much.
Yeah, he does that with his hands.
I don't like that.
Well, unfortunately, based on our unfortunate situation, we are going to have to probably employ some very unpleasant things.
Gideon,
Yeah,
can I walk with you?
sure. That big there Kroger reminds me of this time. We were in a suborbital shuttle over Raxus 9, and, well, let's just say there was a very unfortunate accident with a loading gate. You would be amazed the speed and alacrity at which a loading gate can crush a human.
Cal?
Kale's been
Hell.
walking back behind the group slower and slower.
Cal!
Just waves, like, come back.
I'm
Rumi,
just
breathe.
gonna-
Rumi, breathe. Rumi,
I'm
breathe.
gonna drop back and walk with Kale.
How does Keck stop her? So she's never seen any of this before, so she should stay with the majority of the group. That's his thought process. She is small child to him. No, I'll let you be.
So she's gonna hop on the radio. Hey, Green.
Who's green?
That would be Kale. That would be the greenhorn drill.
Yeah, Kale's not paying attention if you're gonna say green.
Kale,
Kale here, over.
keep us safe. Keep an eye on our back.
Roger, over.
Okay, you're heading towards the
Next pod.
next pod. Okay. Are you doing this?
No.
Are we okay? In D&D terms, are we going fast pace, normal pace, or slow and stealth?
I think Krogans only have one pace. Or
Yeah.
two. Fast,
I mean-
faster.
I mean, I assumed that we were going with we are now racing enemy sweep team's pace of fast.
I've placed myself firmly between the Krogan and danger.
That's fair.
Okay.
Naya
So
will use her stealth abilities to range ahead and then
Okay.
shoot information back to Keck.
Does a
so
Krogan count as heavy cover?
Yes.
I would say yes, since he has a full 7 endurance.
Let's go!
If he didn't
Got
have
you,
the
buddy.
if he didn't have the full 7 endurance, I'd say he's soft cover.
Broken counts as heavy cover.
How fast is everybody? If we're hauling ass, how fast is everybody?
What's speed determined by?
It would probably be based on
Reaction and agility.
yeah, it'd probably be reaction and agility. So a total of 3 for Gideon.
7.
9.
10.
11.
So I'm picking up Gideon and I'm running with him.
No, this puts me on the wrong side of you. This is the direction the bullets are going to be coming from. So you're either going to be running backwards or you're going to slow down a little bit.
So what I'm going to do is,
Backpack.
yeah,
Backpack.
Hold on. I have a solution. Naya walks over to Gideon, puts a finger on his helmet, and casts barrier.
I'm not wearing a helmet.
She puts a finger on your forehead and casts while you're being held by the Krogan, and she's gonna cast barrier. And I'm gonna cast barrier at force 5.
Okay.
I would like to state for the record that I'm only participating in this under physical duress.
That's 5 a hit.
So
So that's 50 points of shielding to Gideon.
yep. So on top of your
Jesus
regular
Christ.
shield, you have another 50 specifically for biotic. So you have 50 biotic and 50 shield, but the biotic barrier will take hits from anything.
Gotcha, yeah.
and are our shields recharged?
Yes, your shields will have
Yes.
recharged by this point.
Sweet.
Yeah, so the barrier she gave you is an extra 50 ablative hit points.
Thanks.
You're welcome. So she looks at you and goes, "Now hush."
So
I
now
have to
you
roll-
are my riot shield.
Exactly. Now I have to roll the soak.
Holding
people
Gideon
don't
by the
understand.
collar.
These people don't understand how few hit points I have.
How much shield do you have?
Well,
That'd be more than what he
106
had.
now.
There you go.
But I only have 10 hit points.
So,
So your
5,
total with this bonus is still less than my health and shield.
so
Correct.
5 divided by 2 gives me 2 minus 1 is 1. I soaked.
Yep.
And my heat pool by this point would have reset, correct?
Yes.
Correct.
Yeah. So, yeah, so she just casually gives you a shield.
Yep.
You're welcome.
I also want to point out that you gave Keck the new shotgun, and he hasn't fired a single round.
Oh yeah, she doesn't care. She assumes that we're built in a similar manner, because he said, "Can I have that?" She's gonna trust if the Krogan goes, "Can I have a shotgun?" That the Krogan knows how to use the shotgun.
Rumi, how close attention are you paying to any sort of news that's coming over the enemy comlink?
I'd be listening to that pretty closely, trying to drown out the conversations that are happening around me.
You do hear over that some of the experimentations have started, and that they expect results within the next day or so.
Okay. I will pass that information on.
I'm going to assume that experimentation of unwilling participants is something that I can shoot people for without you needing paperwork, right, Gideon?
There's paperwork for everything. It's levels of paperwork. Some things require 500 pages, some things require 1. And honestly, I'm going to lean in towards you a little bit, and honestly, between you and me, I think I could write all of this off in like a max 50.
Oh, perfect. Good to know, buddy.
I'm very good at my job.
You know, I recognize that and I respect it.
Hey, what kind of experiments are they doing?
We don't know that yet.
Yeah, you don't know from what they're saying over the link. They haven't said what kind of experiments they're running.
I would recommend, my dear, that you not think about it too hard right now, as we have a lot going on, and that's the kind of thing that can really mess with you. But
Reach over and I snatched the little clipboard that Gabriel is always carrying around, and I start flipping through it and just muttering to myself, "Oh, actually, I think we could get this in under the Dolly May protocol. Oh, how could I have forgotten the shipwreck protocol? Oh, I really got to brush up on section 3475 24C. Actually, I think I could do it in 9.
You see, now I have to double check what my bureaucracy is, because I know I have some bureaucracy. It's etiquette, right?
Yes,
hey,
etiquette.
Gideon.
Yes, it's etiquette. Oh, I've got 6 die in that. That's actually not a terrible pool. Don't forget subsection 241, subsection B.
Yeah, but that's countered by 342922C.
Oh, that's true, but what about Rider Clause 51 Alpha, subsection B4,
What if they shoot at me first?
Overridden by the Rochester decision in 1436.
What if they shoot at me first?
That significantly reduces the paper load.
Alright, perfect. I'll have them shoot me first.
I'm gonna say this once. We cannot kill anybody that I see surrender. It just so happens I'm going to be facing the opposite direction of all future combat.
Does anybody have any like pieces of cloth just hanging out?
No.
Kale's gonna be like, I had a instructor that always had a crappy knife and would throw it at the enemy and yell, "It's got a knife, it's trying to kill me," and then shoot it dead.
Oh, the old bag of guns.
Old drop weapon, he used to call it.
Oh, yes. I've heard that called the Eddie Guerrero protocol. Make a loud noise and then let somebody else think they did it.
What about just yelling the rut coming right at us?
We got plenty of options. Let's start heading out.
Oh, I assumed this conversation was while we were still
Yeah.
walking.
While we're walking.
Yeah, because Gideon just started muttering all this to himself.
Gideon, do you know what their experiment is?
Nope.
Oh, so you're not.
Probably something untoward.
So do they not
Probably
tell you
gene
because you're
splicing.
not that important, or
No, honey, for all intents and
They
purposes.
don't tell me because I'm not a member of their group.
Yeah, also, darling, this base wasn't supposed to be here. this planet was supposed to be empty and uninhabited, which was why we
But it's
came.
not.
Exactly. This is the kind of thing where somebody is doing something very secret because they're doing things like shooting ships out of the sky, kidnapping people from escape pods, and then experimenting on them. So whatever the experiment is, it's probably not very good.
Gene splicing.
That's a good possibility.
Extreme cellular dehydration, vegetabilization.
New forms of torture.
I miss the flotilla.
Don't we all? And Kek's just gonna keep walking.
Oh yeah, she's still walking. Do I need to make a stealth roll to range ahead and be useful?
Yes, give me a stealth roll. Rumi, give me a intelligence willpower roll to see if you can come up with an idea for something.
Motherfucker, really? 3 hits.
Okay.
Roll 13 dice and still can't hit more than 3.
Sounds about right.
Hey, you didn't roll 3 critical fails.
2.
2? The thing I was going to say that you come up with does not come to your mind.
Damn.
But you guys
You think they're just trying to make better friends.
You do eventually come across the escape pod that's in the hold on, my brain just blanked. Swamp.
In the swamp?
Yep. And you you come across it. You see that there are people waiting out of the swamp area a little bit, and they are not the people all in black that have been shooting and trying to kill you.
Do I recognize any of them from the ship?
You recognize... Well, you all would recognize...
Naya is technically ahead, so when they got close, she'd have told them to stop while she took a look.
You see a bunch of colonists and one of the other security team members, who's a Turian.
So she signals them to that they can make their way up, and she's going to break tree line and come around the corner.
Yep. You do see that...
My earbuds died, and my
see.
phone was about to die, so I lost video.
Gotcha. I will say that you do note that they were kind of packed... From the way it looks, they were packed in sardines in there. Please note that you have now 2 of the 12 total security, a scientist, and 10 colonists.
Well, Kek's gonna put Gideon down.
Yeah, she's going to break tree line and look at everyone. You guys doing okay?
Yep.
I mean, apart from being jumbled around in there with a whole bunch of people, we're pretty okay.
She's going to look at the Turian. You got your weapons on you?
I just got a pistol, unfortunately.
So we have what now? A starter shotgun and a starter sniper rifle floating around?
Yep.
Yeah, so she's going to toss those to him.
Okay. Well,
Get him some actual equipment. Keep eyes up. There's at least... We killed one group, but there's probably multiple sweep teams running around. That outpost is hostile.
Understood.
Sorry,
Go
ahead.
Out of curiosity, do you still have the people that you came across with the other 4, or did you tell them to go somewhere?
No, I would assume we'd keep them with us for the moment until we decided on what would be a central place to stay.
I just want to clarify.
They're probably gonna die.
I would like to attempt a leadership role to improve morale and reduce panic,
Okay.
especially amongst the civilians.
Okay.
Can I assist in this in any way?
I would say yes.
I don't know if I'm going to need it.
So how are you rolling your brick of dice? Do you have a little dump truck that you just drop them all in and then tip the back of it?
Nope, I'm just picking them all up in my two meaty ass hands. 10 successes.
You see that the colonists are calming down. They have at least one full security team with them now, and a lot of people that aren't injured. So they're okay. Yeah, I mean we should probably get moving here shortly.
Ladies, gentlemen, others, we find ourselves here on the eve of a very trying day. And I would like to inform you that we
Can I
have
add
gathered
6
here.
successes to that?
Sure.
What was that?
He added 6 successes to that.
So 16.
Yep.
Okay, so I get to hear this whole speech between the both of you. Carry on.
We have gathered here our excellent security team who have demonstrated themselves already to be thoroughly effective against a numerically and skillfully inferior foe. And we've gathered a numerous amount of us, and their strength in numbers and in spirit. And even anti-aircraft guns cannot dampen the indomitable human will. Oh, I'm sorry, species will. Yada yada, so on and so forth.
I
Okay.
second this.
I was about to say, Keck, what's your addition to this?
He's just flexing in the background.
Just, ooh, ooh.
He's bench pressing Rumi.
Yeah, it's not much of a bench press. That's like a very, very light curl.
He's curling Rumi.
And I think we're going to call it there for the night, because you guys got 2 escape pods fully secured. We had a combat. And, yeah, so thank you all for watching. Tune in about another 2 weeks, and we'll have this 3rd stream ready to go. Thank you all again.